Pacific Heights started in 2002 around kind of the need to have a creative outlet outside of Shapeshifter. The music I was feeling like making was quite different to the more heavier kind of dance-orientated sounds that Shapeshifter were producing, and that was purely just a need as an artist to have an identity. The title, The Stillness, for me kind of encapsulates what music provides for me personally, and what creating the album gave me at the time of making it was a sense of release and pause. You know, it was a very hard time while I was making that album, and when I finished it I realised that what that album had given me, it was a cathartic process making it, but it also gave me some peace. So the title represents more about what the album gave me as opposed to what the themes of the album are. So there's some key collaborators on The Stillness. Obviously the most well-known one is a vocalist called Louis Baker, who sung on the single Buried by the Burden. An absolute incredible talent, beautiful human being, incredible voice. And the track kind of came about quite organically. I know we took several months perfecting it and crafting it, but the bones of that song were written very quickly and very naturally.
Oh, make up your mind. I don't know if I can do it this time.
And I feel very lucky to have had Sam Peacock do a video and do something that was what I would have thought would be unachievable. You know, he was using beta software to build the environment off laser scanning and using the Xbox Kinect to capture Louis' take, and he just executed that video to perfection. Even just getting it featured on a site like the Nowness validates his work. I worked with a local singer from Wellington called Deanne Craig, and she features on 3 songs. Airborne, which was the first single, it's dealing with subject matter of purgatory, loss, grief. It's quite haunting. This kind of ambient, seducing verse, and then hitting quite an intense, dynamic chorus, which is quite overpowering. The video came together as kind of a passion project per se. I worked with a wonderful team in Wellington, Artie, Phoebe, Andre and Dave, who work at Weta. We worked on that video for about 8 months, but I really wanted to have a visual kind of companion for that song. Breath and Bone, which is the latest single, features Deanne Craig. I sent her the very basic bed. She sent back the very high-pitched vocals you hear, the chorus, and it literally stunned me. I was like, instantly stopped in my tracks, and I was like, that is absolutely stunning. And she's going to be in my live show as well, so it'll be a great opportunity for people to get to see Deanne Craig for the first time as a singer and an artist. There's a track called So Love, which is one of my favourites on the album. It kind of is a real nod to my past, and that features a singer called Shan Singh, and he's from a local band called Drax Project from Wellington. And I actually collaborated with him through finding him on YouTube. He came to the studio and recorded that song with me. The last collaborator is Jen Turner, who's at the time was still in high school. She's very young, Christchurch composer, singer-songwriter. Originally I was asked to produce some stuff for her, and so she sent me her demos for Drained, which was just piano and vocals, and I actually ended up taking the piano completely out, rewriting the whole bedding track and chopping up her vocals and sent it back to her, and she loved it, and so it ended up kind of becoming more of a Pacific Heights track than a Jen Turner track. A classic example of this album and the bravery that I think I've put into it was putting my own vocals on a song. It's called Zoos. The song's very, very close to me. I'm not by in any means a proficient vocalist or a vocalist by nature, but I sung the demo for that song and I showed it to people like Louis and Dallas from Freddy's and asked them if they would sing it or if they thought I should get someone else, and they're like, no, you've got to sing the song because, you know, you've captured something with it. The album for me represents easily my best work. I was really searching for a certain kind of sadness in music that I couldn't find, that I needed to have. By making this album, I've achieved something that, you know, I think all artists search for, and that's something that's genuine and personal and honest.